So last year, year one of my YouTube channel, I was doing most of my filming in a tiny little shed attached to the house, little garden shed. This year, 2025, we have moved to a new location, and I not only have a garage behind me, but wait till you see the workshop that's attached to it. Yes, shed last year, workshop this year. By my reckoning, we'll move into a mansion next year, but let's have a look in the meantime and see how my 2025 is going to pan out on this channel. Hey YouTube, Al here from One Man Many Plans, and of course the blog at the same name, onemanmanyplans.com.au. And welcome to 2025. This is my first upload for the brand new year. Give me a sec, I'm just scrolling the garage door down. Welcome to Base HQ. As I said at the start of this piece, last year I was doing a lot of filming, the majority of in a little shed that was attached to the side of the house. This new move, a mere 900 metres up the road, higher up in the hills in Albury, well, it's come with a few extra goodies, which is awesome. First and foremost is this garage. Now, because we've only moved and because we've only been here for a couple of weeks, it is full of stuff naturally. We're still sorting through things naturally. But before I do the official tour, just a quick thank you to not only my family that were super helpful in getting things up and running, but also my brother-in-law Trev and my father-in-law Barry, who helped me with a lot of heavy lifting. They've both got Colorado utes. Very, very handy if you want to move house and heavy stuff and save some money instead of spending it on a removalist. I still spent a lot of money on cleaning the place and bonds and all of that kind of stuff. It was close to 40-degree weather. We went through a ton of water, some very, very hot days. Hence the hat. I've gone out and bought this special gardening hat from Kmart, I think for about 12 bucks. Don't need that inside, but it's come in very, very handy. Basically, we've had some hot days. It's been a blistering Australian summer. It's a terrible, terrible time to move, but hey, we're here. We're finally in the place, and this is the official walk-around tour of my very, very populated garage and also workshop. So let's just flick views for a sec. We'll start with the door. Now, I'm always a big fan of having a garage to actually stick a car in, but obviously there's way too much gear here at the moment to actually do that. We're still sorting through plenty of washing and cleaning, and I cleaned down the mower. It was just chockers with dirt the other day as well. So, you know, we'll clear this out. We'll get a car back into it, but have a look on the other side. At the moment, it does look like some kind of downtown market stall in China somewhere, but once we get everything out, there's just all of this awesome space to work with. I've got my fitness equipment here and part of my tool collection. I've got my rubbish bike, the kid's old bike, some spare computers, my son's bike. He's got a dedicated space for it now here in the workshop, which is awesome. All of the board games, all of the clothes, all of the bits and pieces, like I said, all of the stuff that we're sorting out. But then on the other side of the workshop, you've got these shelves. Now, okay, they're not the straightest efforts known to mankind, but I haven't loaded them up with heavy stuff. Apparently, the owner of the place is going to brace them up eventually. But for now, computer bits and more tools and hard drives and empty bottles for some more home brewing. Then you've got this workshop area here, which is just laden with junk, as you can see. More PC paraphernalia. I will get the, I'm just tripping over the bench press there. I will get the 3D printer up and running again and make sure it's on the most level part of that, or at least find a more level spot for it. You know, places to hang. Basically, space. This place has both the workshop that I'm in, the garage next to it, and a big, big shed out the back. So a lot of the Bunnings crates that you see with the green lids here, that's actually where they are. And it's fantastic having space to put stuff while you work things out, because we have given away a lot to the salvos over the last few weeks. We have donated to friends and family. We've sold a lot on Facebook. A lot of stuff went to the tip, so much stuff to the tip, it was ridiculous. But today is, let's just fill up the Mazda and get rid of a whole heap of stuff. Stuff going to the salvos, they're always a big winner whenever we move house. They're going to get a lot of toys because my kids are all grown up. Well, they're growing up, I should say. So we're going to get a lot of toys. But in the back is actually the remnants of one of two old couches. Passed on from a friend, Heath. I'm sorry, we left them out in the rain. And unfortunately, they have got to the point where we can't use them again. So got to go to the tip. But there's plenty of recycling on board as well. Because as you can see, oh, good God, the Mazda is full of everything. Soft furnishings, bits from a second couch, lots of rubbish. Time to go back to the tip. They're probably sick of me now, but hey, at least we're clearing up some space. So just one more day to go before we get the keys to the place, which is very, very exciting. But of course, that means hopefully this is one of my last trips to the tip and the recycling shop and the op shop. I've got a whole heap of stuff. The boot's filled with recyclables, including hard plastics and some cardboard. I've actually, behind me in this tub over here, got some kitchen appliances, and I didn't realize that you can take those for free down to the Albury tip and they'll recycle them. Anything with a cord, practically, it's kind of counts as e-waste or something. So that's awesome. Plenty of clothes. Op shop's the big winner again for every bit of clean out. And I've come prepared. I made myself a brew. Ready to go. And I tell you what, if you're moving anytime now, or whether you wanted to or not, you have my absolute sympathies, because I despise moving. It's made me absolutely exhausted. It's cost a fortune. I had to borrow money to get it done. It's one of those things that sometimes, for reasons you can't control, like the owner having one of their kids move back for uni, it's out of your hands. We had to move. We didn't have a choice. So it's been quite the adventure, let me tell you. But on the workshop side of things, have a look at this. It's under house access, and the beautiful thing about it, not that you're likely to see much in here, is that it's got a few bits and pieces. We're not sure what that front bar's off. My brother-in-law Trev suggested some kind of Holden. I'm thinking it's an import with a big front-mounted intercooler, perhaps a Sora. If you want to hazard a guess, let us know. But there's a little sort of walk space around here that you can climb over. There's a tiny little room around the corner. It's filled with old papers from the 70s. The best part about it, there's a bench press just around here in case mine goes bang. The beautiful thing about it is this is the coldest part of the house. And so when I get my next homebrew set up, ready to go, I'll actually be putting it on a little table in here because it's naturally cool. We're having another day where it's close to 38 degrees today. That's way too hot for brewing, but it's at least 10 to 15 degrees cooler in there. So that's going to be an awesome place. And that is going to be one of the many, many projects that I'm going to be doing this year on the channel, One Man Many Plans, and of course through the blog onemanmanyplans.com.au. In fact, I do have my next beer, well, at least the bits and pieces set up ready to go. I've got to sterilize everything naturally, but in there is an extract can of brown ale. So I'll be making a brown ale next, which would be awesome. I'll be doing some more 3D printing stuff because I really, really enjoyed that in 2024, and just some general bits and pieces as we figure out our new life. I've got to get back into investing. I spent a fortune to get this place up and running and had to cash out all my shares. So I'll be getting into that kind of thing and just the adventures around town. Love the place, love the neighbors, love the neighborhood. Some absolutely sensational views. I am naturally exhausted. As a consequence, I've gone back to work for 2025. So, that's been pretty full on. I've got a charity that I'm getting right behind. I can't say too much yet, but it's going to involve something that I'm really, really not good at as a kind of challenge. So more details about that will be coming up on the channel. So if you were with me last year, thank you so much for continuing to be with me in 2025. I really appreciate each and every viewer I've got. It is awesome that this little channel's up to 80 and will hopefully continue to grow. If you're new to this, if you're watching this for the first time and thinking, what's this guy about? Well, my name is Al. This is where I'll be doing my filming. I'm a guy in my 40s. I'm a dad. I'm a radio announcer. I'm an author. I'm a blogger. I'm a little bit and piece of this, that, and everything else. And these are going to be my adventures. But I just thought I'll give you the quick update. I'm still around. I'm still unpacking. I'm still unboxing. I'm still washing clothes. I'm still doing all of those things. But the new house is go. And I got to say, as a place to film YouTube, this is so much better than what I had. The space, absolutely. The halogen lights are a bit interesting, but there's no skylight that's going to do weird color fluctuations while I talk in the space of, 3 to 5 minutes, so that's good. And then on the other side, if I ever decide I need some fresh air, there is a window here. It hasn't seen a cleaning cloth or a rag or some water for a very, very long time, but that's there ready to go. And what else? A couple of little drawbacks with it. The insulation means that you can hear everyone up top. So I'm filming this while my wife's at work and the kids are having some lunch. And I have discovered on a couple of the rare rainy days across in Australia this summer that it does have a couple of leaks. So hence the bucket in that corner there. And, we're working them out as they come. But I love it. Here we are, brand new location, ready to go for a brand new year. And I hope you're well. Hope you had an awesome Christmas and New Year's Eve and all of that fun stuff. And get set, plenty more coming your way on this channel. If you haven't yet, I'd love you to like and subscribe and bring on 2025. Let's do it.